Hello, everybody. Happy Marvelous Monday. We are in week 3. Welcome to week 3. My question today is I'm curious, what are results to you? What classifies as a result or that things are changing in your body? What does that mean to you? Does that mean that the scale is moving? Does that mean that your clothes are feeling different? Does that mean that you are feeling good? Does it mean you have more energy? Does it mean you're sleeping better? What are results to you? Because that could be different from person to person. And I am truly curious to hear what you classify as results. Most of you who sign up for the challenge are looking for some movement on the scale, and I totally respect that. But I would encourage you to, excuse me, not let that be the only thing that drives you to continue moving forward with this. Because remember, consistency is the key to results. So we are only 3 weeks, not even, we are just starting week 3 of kind of a new way of eating, allowing our body to, have maybe some things that we have deprived it of in the past, or um, maybe we are just eating in a calorie deficit that we are not used to, or heck, maybe you're even eating a little bit more. Who knows? Everybody's coming from kind of a different lifestyle, right, of what they were doing before. Excuse me. So, my encouragement to you is that if you are feeling discouraged because you have not seen any movement on the scale, number one, remember that, well, pause. If you've seen no movement in the scale, I want you to self-reflect, and tell me, have you felt any other changes? Are you sleeping better, feeling better, clothes feeling different, having more energy, skin clearing up, any of those things that might be happening inside of your body? And maybe the scale isn't necessarily reflecting that. So don't let the scale take away from all of the great things that you are feeling. Like, the scale isn't the whole story. There's a lot of other things that can make you feel good inside. So don't let the scale run your life. Number one. Number two is take into consideration what how's your stress management? How's your sleep? How's your nutrition? Are you following it for reals? And how active are you being? How often are you getting to the gym? How active are you being outside of the gym? Because those things matter and they play into your results as well. If you're constantly, feeling stressed, or you're in this fight or flight mode all the time and you're never coming down, it's really hard to burn fat that way. If you're not sleeping, it's really hard to burn fat that way. So keep those things in mind, that there's a lot of other things aside from nutrition that might be playing into the results that you're getting. However, if you're not feeling like any different, if you're feeling worse, if you're gaining weight, if you're, if you're just not feeling the way that you feel like you should be feeling doing a challenge like this, communication is key. There's almost 100 of you signed up. There's one of me, and I would love to know if, you're having a challenge, because communication is key. I can't read your mind. Not having everybody step on the scale, not talking to everybody personally every day. So please communicate with me if you're not getting the desired result. And let's dig a little bit deeper and see what we can do to get you to that desired result. But don't leave out the fact, I don't want to hear just that the scale isn't moving. If you're feeling, if you're feeling like your clothes are feeling different, if you are, again, having more energy, sleeping better, XYZ, those are results. The scale might take a little bit to catch up. It might just get there, after you are consistent with this. But if you're feeling like none of those things, then I want to know about it, because I can't help you change if you are not communicating. And so shoot me an email if you don't want to be public on the Facebook page. That's fine as well. Don't email me through TrueCoach, because I am not paying very close attention to TrueCoach. Other thing I wanted to mention is that when we did our initial onboarding call, we asked you, how often are you working out? And that is a very, very important piece of the pie here. If you said that you're training 4 days a week, but you're only making it to the gym 2 days a week, then yeah, you are eating too much, because we set your calories based on how much you're expending when you go to the gym 4 times a week or whatever. So take that into account. If we might have to make some adjustments, if you're finding that life is getting in the way, you're not making it to the gym, then we might need to cut those calories. Or on the flip side, if you are having a challenge getting to the gym, then maybe we need to restructure schedule and priorities and see what we can do about getting you into the gym so that you can truly be in the calorie deficit that we have you set at. So all those things matter, and I understand that your life and your world doesn't revolve around the gym, and as it should not. um, but a lot of my world does because that's what I do. So let me help you. That's what I'm here for. That's what you hired us to do. So again, communication is key. If you're not getting the result that you want to get, please let me help you do that. And if you still don't get the result that you want to get, then I'll refer you to our dietitian on site who can maybe dig a little bit deeper and see if there's some hormonal challenges going on that are preventing you from getting your desired result. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, let me know and have a great rest of your day. Week 3, guys, let's do this.